Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Salazar and thank you for joining me in today's video. Today I am showing off my version of the Ice Rider calyrex vmax deck, which I will be playing in Christchurch on this Thursday night. By the time you watch this video, of course, so it would be June 28th. No, July 1st, sorry, my bad. So July 1st is when this video was made. Oh, sorry, is when this deck would be played. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be an awesome tournament. Looking forward to seeing how this deck goes against some of the best decks in the meta right now. I'm expecting some Shadow Rider, but like this deck can keep up with a Shadow Rider deck, so I'm looking forward to that. And I really like the consistency of it. Like, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's like extremely good, but like I don't think it's also bad either. So we'll get started on the Pokemon. So we got 3 copies of Jirachi from Team Up, still standard until August. So we've still got another month or 2 of this thing until it rotates. But simply for Stellar Wish, if I can get it on focus. Why aren't you focusing? Autofocus, there we go. Yeah, so Stellar Wish, there we go. Once during your turn, you may look at the... So you can see it there. So extremely good. You can get any trainer you want. Good to get your quick balls if you find one, or Path to the Peak, which is in this deck. We'll talk about that in a minute. Does anything really. So it's extremely good for that. And we can keep using that card with Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net extremely good in this deck for picking up Jirachis and other non-V or GX Pokemon we've got in the deck. And our main boy here is Ice Rider calyrex V and VMAX. This is the alternate out of this card. I not long ago just pulled it on my way home from work, so I'm extremely happy about this pull. It's opposite into this hell, as you can see, but it's still playable. And so this one here only does 40 damage for Pierce, which is not bad, because you can use it against ADP until you evolve into your VMAX, and then hit for a big max Lance attack to knock out the ADP very, very easily. So yeah, good card like this. The art is beautiful on it. But this here is the VMAX. This is our main card in the deck. And where you can use Ride Height for the King for 10 damage. And that does 30 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Awesome against Eternatus. Hits for 250 damage each turn against Eternatus. And then Max Lance for 10. You discard 2 energy from it. You may discard 2 energy from it. And this attack does 120 more damage for each energy you discard. Good. This thing is kind of good against single price decks, because you can discard 1 energy for 120. And you knock out that single price Pokemon. Of course, some Pokemon are over that damage amount, but that's alright. You can still get there in the end. Unfortunately, we are weak to metal, so gonna have to be watching out for some of those Zacian decks out there. Gormandize Snorlax in this deck. Oh, sorry. Very, very good card. If I get it on my first turn, I can set up easily and then Gormandize to get my hand up to 7. If my opponent doesn't have a Marnie, then it's going to be very, very helpful. Bench Barrier Mew for those Urshifu decks. You know, we all know about that. And we got the minccino, cinccino line in this deck. Only 2 of each. Just because we've got other stuff in this deck that we need to focus on as well. So 2 of each. And it's got its mate do ability there. Which you can discard a card and draw 2 cards. So you can discard a 1 energy, draw 2 cards. You might draw into a Melony, which is a new supporter in this deck. And you can use that on your Ice Rider. So very, very good. We've got 4 copies of Livable in here. These are the old ones, but you Livable, search for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. So you can search out your Jirachis, search out Bench Barrier Mew, your Cincinos, Mincinos to set up. This is going to be 2 copies of Air Balloon. I've got 2 Pal Pads in there for now, but it's meant to be 2 copies of Air Balloon. I'll get another copy of Air Balloon while I'm in Christchurch on July 1st. So it's going to be 2 copies of Air Balloon, 1 copy of Pal Pad. We've got 4 copies of Switch. Also, sorry, the Pal Pad is really good in this deck because you can put your Melonies back in the deck. I am going to also test this with a Frostlass line at some stage. We've got 1 Pokemon Communication, 3 Evolution Incenses, very, very good card now. Considering we're going to be losing Pokemon communication, so this is the next best option we have for searching out evolution Pokemon. 4 copies of this card here, Path to the Peak, extremely good. Pokemon with the rule box, both yours and your opponents have no abilities in play, so this counts for its for Sashi and V. Anything with a V in the Pokemon's name that gets rid of the Geno GX, Crobat V, Zamazenta V, Eternatus, so all that. I just love this card. It's awesome. 4 Quick Ball on the deck to also set up as well. We've got 4 copies of Melony. I have two full art ones. This one here. So it's essentially like the new welder. And you can attach a water energy from your discard pile, and you can draw to one of your Pokemon V and draw 3 cards. So it also includes vmaxes, all that. So that's really good. 1 Professor's Research. I don't really like too many research in this deck. Like the original deck I did make, I had 3 in there, and I was like, no, it's not good to have 3 in there. So decided to just play 1. Considering Melony as our main supporter, we need to be focusing on. We've got 2 Boss's Orders and 2 Marnie in the deck as well. Marnie is good for me to, like maybe I can Marnie and keep the boss for game winning or stuff like that. So that's good as. But for me, I really love this deck. Hopefully it stays meta for a wee while in time, because I know Rayquaza VMAX is coming out soon. That card looks extremely good right now, so when that comes out, who knows? But I just wanted this deck to stay competitive. It is a very, very good deck, and you can hit for 250 damage each turn if you're very, very lucky. 160 maximum really with Rite of the High King against any deck, except for Eternatus, because you can hit for 250 with Eternatus. So that's good. 160, and then you can just max Lance after that, or 2 hit with Ride High to the King. Yeah, so that's really pretty much it. I am in the midst of building Shadow Rider as well, so once that is built up, I'll be doing another deck profile. But until then, I'll see you guys on Thursday's vlog before the tournament, and I'll see you guys then. Signing out.